The rain is gone. A 2-hour delay, but now the sun is out and a sellout crowd ready for 400 miles at Pocono. NASCAR on Prime, ready to bring it to you.
The NASCAR world is now facing a crisis that defies belief, as a combination of shocking courtroom revelations and severe safety failures has left the entire motorsports industry shaken. What's unfolding threatens to destroy the sport's competitive structure and uncover years of financial misconduct that could bring down NASCAR's entire franchise system. This is not just about lawsuits or race day mistakes. It's a deeper look into widespread corruption, dangerous neglect, and financial instability that appears to reach every level of NASCAR's leadership. The federal court battle has erupted into the most damaging legal confrontation in NASCAR history, with attorneys for 12 of NASCAR's 15 race teams launching devastating attacks against the sanctioning body's attempts to access confidential financial records that would expose the true scope of financial devastation plaguing professional stock car racing. This explosive courtroom drama reveals how NASCAR's charter system has created a catastrophic threat to competitive balance that could eliminate smaller teams and concentrate power among elite organizations with unlimited resources. U.S. District Judge Kenneth Bell's explosive commentary highlights the unprecedented scope of this legal warfare, which threatens to destroy NASCAR from within. I am amazed at the effort going into burning this house down over everybody's heads, Bell declared during the nearly 2-hour hearing. But I'm the fire marshal and I will be here in December if need be. This judicial warning reveals how the legal battle has spiraled completely out of control and threatens to consume the entire sport in destructive litigation. The financial disclosure controversy exposes NASCAR's systematic attempts to access 11 years of records and communications that include the most sensitive competitive information in professional motorsports. NASCAR's demands encompass everything from sponsorship agreements and driver salaries to specialized project costs, including Hendrick Motorsports' Garage 56 Le Mans project and Kyle Larson's Indianapolis 500 participation. This unprecedented invasion of privacy represents a complete violation of competitive trust that has existed for decades. Attorney Adam Ross's devastating testimony reveals the catastrophic implications of NASCAR's financial espionage campaign. It would be absolutely devastating to these race teams if their competitors were able to find out sponsorships on the cars, drivers' salaries, and all revenue streams. It cannot make its way into the public realm. This explosive revelation demonstrates how NASCAR's legal strategy threatens to destroy competitive balance by exposing confidential information that provides systematic advantages to certain organizations. The Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin antitrust lawsuit serves as the catalyst for this unprecedented assault on team privacy and competitive integrity. 23XI Racing and Front Row Motorsports remain the only organizations that refuse to sign NASCAR's take-it-or-leave offers on the new charter agreement, creating a legal confrontation that has exposed systematic financial manipulation and anti-competitive practices that have plagued the sport for years. The charter system controversy reveals how NASCAR has created a franchise model that guarantees entry to lucrative Cup Series races while maintaining complete control over team operations and financial transparency. The fact that only Cooley Racing has submitted the financial documents NASCAR subpoenaed demonstrates the systematic resistance among teams who recognize the catastrophic implications of financial disclosure to their primary competitor and regulator. NASCAR's countersuit accusations against Curtis Polk, Jordan's business manager, alleging cartel-type tactics in charter negotiations, demonstrates the unprecedented level of legal warfare that has consumed the sport's leadership. These explosive allegations reveal how NASCAR views any organized team resistance as criminal conspiracy rather than legitimate collective bargaining that exists in every other major professional sport. The competitive balance destruction threatens to eliminate the fundamental fairness that has defined NASCAR competition for decades. Teams argue that disclosing sponsorship agreements, driver contracts, and revenue streams would create systematic advantages for organizations with greater resources while exposing smaller teams to predatory practices that could eliminate them from competition entirely. But wait, there is more. The TNT Sports Broadcasting revolution represents NASCAR's desperate attempt to generate revenue and maintain relevance amid this unprecedented legal and financial crisis. TNT's return to NASCAR coverage in 2025 after an 11-year absence demonstrates how the sport is scrambling to secure media partnerships that can provide financial stability during this period of systematic uncertainty and legal warfare. The $1 million bracket challenge during TNT's 5-race summer coverage represents NASCAR's attempt to create artificial excitement and generate additional revenue streams, while the sport's fundamental business model faces systematic challenges. This mid-season tournament format demonstrates how NASCAR is abandoning traditional competition formats in favor of manufactured drama designed to attract casual viewers and gambling revenue. The Pocono Raceway safety disaster provides additional evidence of NASCAR's systematic failures to maintain basic standards that protect participants from preventable injuries. J.P. Keeley's hospitalization after being struck by a flying tire during pit stop operations highlights the persistent dangers that persist throughout NASCAR events, while leadership focuses on legal battles and financial manipulation rather than prioritizing participant safety. The crew member injury details expose the catastrophic nature of pit road dangers that NASCAR has failed to address through proper safety protocols. Keeley suffered cracked ribs and a partially collapsed lung after being struck by a tire sent flying during A.J. Allmendinger's pit stop accident, demonstrating how preventable incidents continue to endanger personnel while NASCAR prioritizes legal warfare over safety improvements. The systematic safety failures reveal how NASCAR's focus on financial disputes and legal battles has diverted attention and resources from critical safety improvements that protect drivers, crew members, and track personnel. The Pocono incident represents just the latest example of preventable injuries that occur because NASCAR lacks proper safety protocols and equipment standards. The financial desperation driving NASCAR's aggressive legal strategy demonstrates how the sport's business model has failed to provide sustainable revenue streams for teams and participants. The systematic resistance to financial disclosure reveals that most teams operate at or near financial collapse, making any exposure of their financial condition potentially catastrophic to their ability to attract sponsors and maintain operations. The competitive integrity crisis threatens to destroy fan confidence and participant trust in NASCAR's ability to maintain fair competition and protect sensitive business information. The revelation that NASCAR views team financial records as discoverable material in legal disputes creates unprecedented concerns about confidentiality and competitive fairness that could drive teams and sponsors away from the sport entirely. The December trial timeline creates months of additional uncertainty and legal expense that will drain resources from actual racing operations, while exposing the sport to continued negative publicity and systematic damage to its reputation. The extended legal battle ensures that NASCAR's fundamental problems will remain unresolved, while participants and fans lose confidence in the sport's leadership and direction. The industry-wide implications extend beyond NASCAR to encompass broader questions about professional sports franchise systems, financial transparency, and competitive balance that affect every major racing series and professional sports organization. The outcome of this legal battle will establish precedents that determine how motorsports organizations can regulate participant finances and maintain competitive integrity. The ultimate reckoning approaches as NASCAR faces the possibility of losing its most prominent team owners while simultaneously exposing financial vulnerabilities that could trigger the systematic collapse of the charter system and competitive balance that has defined Cup Series racing. This unprecedented crisis represents the most serious threat to NASCAR's long-term viability and demonstrates how leadership failures have created existential challenges that threaten the sport's survival. Is this the beginning of NASCAR's downfall, or can the sport still be saved from the brink? Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to our channel for more breaking updates from the world of racing.